All right. We're going to move right on to the websites, and we'll go into that there. Click on the websites, click the user you want to select, and we're going to go through these 3 items right here. First of all, you can limit websites by category. Let's go look at that. Because in our previous lesson, we set up the highest, strictest area. They have set this up right here. If you go through here, now notice all the different categories, and you say, well, my son, it's okay if he gets a free email. That might be something you want him to do. I'm not really recommending that, but let's say you do. And then there might be some other things. And as you look through here, you might find something that you would want your son to go to, but I'm not seeing much that I would let a 7-year-old or less go to. So we're going to leave it just like this. In fact, I wouldn't even change the free email. Push save, so you can customize everything in the limit websites by category area. Now, let's say for instance Disney.com fell into one of these categories. Let's say that it's personal info, or it fell into some other area right here. What if you just want to allow Disney.com? Well, you can go into your allow or block your own list of sites. This is really nice. You can block a certain site. Well, let's just go back over here to allow, since we're talking about allow, and we can come in here and we want to click down here at add new site, and we would go Disney.com, add site, and now we've got it listed right there. And maybe we wanted to put in there something like Nick.com. That might be a site they would want to go to, so we're going to add that site. Here's one more little feature on this thing. After you've put in all your sites that you want them to go to, what if you said, well, I only want them to go to these 5 or 6 sites? Well, it says right here, only allow the sites listed above. So they could only go to Disney.com or Nick.com. Right there, click that button. And let's say that you have 4 or 5 kids and you don't want to go through every single account and set this up. Well, you can just click this, check this button right here. And you could add Nick.com to everybody's in one fell swoop. So you've got Nick.com for this user, but you've also got it for all users. And so we could remove that one since it's kind of a double here. So those are the 2 settings here. Allow only these sites listed right here, or whenever you put this in, remember to check this if you want it for everybody. And so that'll go all users. Let's close this. And over here, what if there's certain sites that are being allowed you don't want them to go to? So we would come in here and do the same thing. You could add in, let's say you didn't want them to go to Disney.com. And then you could make this for all users. Maybe you really don't like Mickey Mouse or something. Maybe you really don't like Mickey Mouse. So you add that site, now they can't go to it. Nobody on your network can go to Disney.com. And if you want to get rid of that, of course, it's as simple as removing selected. And then the final thing on this list is enable safe searching. Now, I don't know if you've ever been to Google. I'm going to bring up Google.com right here. And if you notice, whenever you type in, let's say we typed in Disney. Right here, on the right hand side of Google, you're going to notice that there's different settings for searches. Strict is safe search strict. You have moderate, and then you have off. Okay? Now, strict, of course, means it's going to keep less porn out. I'm telling you right now, you could go strict and you can type in girl. And even with strict on, there's going to be stuff that you really don't want your kids looking at. I'd recommend not letting your kids go to search engines, but if you want them to go, you can force them to always have that safe search on. So over here, we've got little Johnny. You want to make sure this is checked. Enable safe search on popular search sites. And this will force them, if they try to search without the safe search on, it won't search. It'll block them. Safe Eyes will block them. So that's what that's used for. Well, that's pretty much the overview for websites. Let's move on to videos.